Jeez, shit dropped. BOT. All right. 66. It's technically a false fucking breakout, dude. This is just more selling on the fucking 1 minute. This one's out. Like, how is that still freaking? Doesn't look good. Does not. STI is just ripping.
Here at Moraz Family Farms, amongst a fresh planting of avocado trees. This is Alcora's own compost facility. We are a green waste composting facility. We bring in landscape green waste, curbside residential green waste. We make clean compost products. Making a good compost is just a recipe. The folks at WM, they've got that recipe down to a literal science. I stopped trading. I had to take a step back. I don't want to start over trading and get money drunk. Eventually have a big loss. I know that. That's why I stopped and step back. I'm going to stay step back until I get cool, calm, and collected. You can be excited, and it can be bad. Of course, we all know getting upset in good trade, but in the same sense, you got to know the other side of that. Being too excited trading, for me, is bad. I'll get buy happy, start buying too much. So I'm sitting tight. Okay, I see your question. Can you talk about what I seen on level 2? I saw a lot of support build on level 2, but I took in the symbol in the market. I took in the symbol is STI, top leading gapper. It beats all 5 pillar stock selections. Today is a special day. A lot of new traders are out. There's traders that cannot trade till 7 a.m. Okay, they want to trade this. They're losing their mind. This thing is accelerating up 150%. They can't do anything but watch it. So it broke 14, and when I told you guys, like, if it holds 14, I'll be looking to take a trade at 7 a.m. It broke 14. I went out because I knew the traders. Ooh, it's up. It's close to its high days. Okay, and the FOMO in the air, the new PDT rule. I just really saw the high probability of it making a huge move. Now, I made a much bigger move than I thought. I was thinking 16. It went to almost 18. Okay, and I didn't hold it that long. I started selling it. You know, it actually flashed up so fast that I don't know if anyone could have sold it up at that high. Maybe some people did. I certainly tried to, but I couldn't because it flashed up too high. But I'm still satisfied with the fills to my orders. I came out with a phenomenal profit on that trade. So, yeah. Hopefully that answered your question. So a lot of market experience there. The level 2 took some account, but not. It wasn't. It didn't dominate my decision. Just kind of being my market awareness kind of led me to take that trade.
My market awareness.
My stop
This guy.
below the 9 exponential. Okay, that's where I would have killed it with the loss. It never went below the 9 exponential. You guys trading with me know that. My absolute max loss is always 9 exponential. So I would have took that position. I was willing. You see where I held it? It had to hold. It held at 9 exponential. Okay, that's what I would have killed it. Once it would have dropped below that 9, or start creeping closer to the 9, I would start scaling out. Okay, that's. I know. I guess VIP members asked how I was doing my risk management with that. I always use the 9 exponential. That's why it's the only indicator you see on my chart. I'm a visual person, so it's easy for me to say, okay. That way, there's no second guessing. There's nothing. I got a rule. Price drops below the 9, I instantly get out. I don't hold it. I don't trade. Kill the position. That's the way it helps me. How I got over that holding losers too long. How I deal with my risk management. That's how I do it. That's why you see my chart set up. I get trading on my shoulder, and I guess on YouTube live stream, you can see the way I have my chart set up on YouTube live stream, the 1 minute chart. You can see it. You can see that 9 exponential sitting there. That's how I do my max loss. Thanks for asking that question. Great question. Okay, I see. What made 14 a key level? Psychological resistance. I can't remember what the high was. I think the high was like 1430 something or something like that. I knew that if right at 7 a.m. and it's breaking, all other traders with experience know about the psychological resistance of a half a whole dollar level. 14, was a key level. That if it broke 14, it shows enough strength, buyers going to be excited, especially when they come on at 7 a.m. They're going to be excited to buy, especially if it's showing strength. And 14 was that level of the strength level. If it's holding 14, that's the level you want it to hold for strength. And it was well above 14. See where I took my starter there at 1480, pull back to 1450. So, those psychological resistance of half a whole dollars. I talk about that a lot, especially with the VIP Masterclass members, because they're critical. You hear me always talk about it.
VIP
Masterclass. A lot of my entries and exits, guys always hear me say, well, once it breaks this psychological resistance level to half a whole dollar, I'm going to take a small quarter starter, and then I'm going to add to it, as I did. EDHL is popping. I don't see breaking news on it. Okay, it's accelerating up. I'm not going to be interested in it. I'm being a little more selective today. We might see more pop and drops, guys. Be aware of Hong Kong symbols. When market heats up, you see a lot of those pop and drop. EDHL is accelerating up. It doesn't need bipolar stock selection. It doesn't have breaking news. It looks really choppy on the 1 minute. Okay, so I'm not gonna treat that. Okay, it's at a hollow book. I didn't pull it up on my level 2. I'm just looking at it on Day Trade Dash right now. I just pulled up this. My members can't see it. So okay, good call. Definitely hollow books. Not interested in trade that. So don't trade a chart pattern. Okay. So if you're looking
not
at
a fucking hollow
and you're just watching the chart pattern.
What if I could build an app that works my way with Base 44?
My
work
commercial.
moves fast. My tasks, priorities, deadlines change everything.
Accelerate. You like to move up.
You're stupid as shit. Use a hollow book.
I think this is because all the volume in the market. It doesn't have any new. No orders are really sitting on the level 2. It looks like a lot of buyers just smashed the buy button. Wow, that's what a move. I'm gonna wait. If it breaks 5, I'll take a small trade on it.
There he goes.
Strength on 5. It is still a hollow book. There's not a lot of orders in the level 2. 98.
Because they're fucking.
Not really worth trading that. Choppy. Oh, hold it. No news. Like Myers is just wow. Really,
Wow. I can't.
Larger sell candle on the
No,
1 minute.
we
You
can't
got a
listen.
spinning top doji, which is a potential reversal indicator. I'm gonna hold tight on it. It's a Hong Kong
Turn
company.
you down. Sound like a fucking idiot. It's a hollow book. Fucking thing's running up to fucking 5 something, dude. Like, yeah, that much fucking momentum. It should fucking appear hollow, dude. Just not really opening up. Now watching for. Oh, look at this! Look at this! I knew it. That's why I didn't get in it. Fell off. All of a sudden, EDHL is number 2.
Hey guys, nope. Dave came in, wanted to wish me happy birthday, wanted to see how the trading was going. You guys know that hanging out with my best bud Dave here. We've been friends for 40 something years, since elementary. So I wouldn't mute it, just chat with him, tell him what's going on, how the day's going. Yeah, so as I noted, EDHL rolled. I was watching it. Thanks guys, thanks for the happy birthday. Nope, test. We're good. We're live, clear. So yeah, EDHL, Hong Kong company. So manage your risk. Thanks guys. Yeah, we took advantage, saw an opportunity, and definitely capitalized. That stepped up to the plate. So looking for more opportunity, but I won't step up to the plate. Got to meet all 5 pillar stock selection. Want to be obvious. STI breaking news, top leading gapper. Had that nice FOMO build in right at 7 a.m. And I got in there and I stepped to the plate, swung hard, and got rewarded very well for that. And you get the idea of 1 trade a day. I stepped up once, got a nice win. I probably won't step up again, but I will step up if something else comes out with breaking news.
Think safety. Think Granger. For trusted products to lock, anchor, contain, and protect. Granger. All click. Stop.
Fucking
Commentary on it, why I didn't really trust it. It's a Hong Kong company, no news, and their filings have always been somewhat questionable. And there's always someone dumping shares on those Hong Kong companies. Okay, beef.
brushing my fucking
Put
teeth.
on my watch. We'll add it to my watch. BAOS.
Bose is back.
BAOS is curling up. Look at it. I'm not gonna be interested trading BAOS. It's not obvious enough. A lot of large topping tails on the 1 minute, but I'm not. It doesn't have multi-chart alignment. Not gonna be interested in trading DOS. Yeah, it was nice. Just as a coincidence that the PET rule was going to be changed on my birthday, huh? Hey, knew this was going to be a special day. It just took 40 some years later. No, I'm just kidding. So that was a nice, but yeah, it was all the training, all the 9,000 hours of losing. So it wasn't like I just woke up. I was like, I'm gonna trade today. No, it was a brutal ride, and the ride's not over. We're still in it. We're still. I got to make sure I'm cool, calm, and collected. I don't want to trade from emotional compromise. Being too excited is a state of emotional compromise. So you want to make sure you trade it from a point of cool, calm, and collected. If you feel like you're going to have a stroke or heart attack when you jump in a position, you're out of your comfort zone. So you want to build your comfort up. I used to trade like that. I thought that's just the way
to trade. Stroke or heart attack.
Yeah, when I'm in a trade now, like when I took that 10,000 share position, I was so confident. I was cool, calm, and collected with that. I did have my max loss in mind on that trade.
Oh, yeah, no shit. You were fucking down and you fucking bought. Never buy into losers, but this dude buys into losers every time.
So my max loss was the 9 exponential. Price drop to the 9. I was going to go ahead and take the loss. STI is still curling up. Curl there. Back up the broker. Look at STI here. So curl back to his high base. 1770 is high. I'm not going to be interested in trading it unless it gives me a at 17. I don't want to trade the backside. Okay. Yeah. If anyone can let me know about that PDT rule, use a full. I didn't fund my Webull account. I should have did that myself. But any VIP members or anyone out there, I just want a confirmation that it's actually working. We have newer traders that are able to trade as much as you want with an account 2,000 or more. Okay. All right, Max. Thanks for confirming that. It's confirmed. He said I funded my Webull with 2K and I've just taken 40 trades. All right, cool. Excellent. Thanks, guys. So that's official. I think it was pretty obvious based off the move we just seen on STI and EDHL did a nice move as well. That was very impressive with EDHL. Nice. Excellent. So I might think about funding Webull, but Webull restricts so many symbols lately that I'm not sure if that's worth having a backup broker. Thanks, guys. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. I don't know if I said thanks too soon on that one. That's funny. I like that meme. That was really funny. Like wait. It was good. Then it went all bad. Like wait a second. All right, we're sitting tight, being patient. Excellent.
There's going to be all kinds of fucking chasing today.
People's been pretty restrictive here, at least in the pre-market session. Hanging out with the VIP members, a lot of members kind of frustrated with Webull. Right. Okay. We'll send an email about update to their clearinghouse. Excellent. That's great. Great news. Great. They're solving that. So yeah, that'd be a big issue. I see your question. I don't quite understand your question, Taylor, there. What happened, multi? Oh, yeah. I see. Do I have multi-ticker stuff? Yeah, I got to watch this. I got a 49-inch ultra wide. I'm using Day Trade Dash, guys. And see, I kind of talk about my layout that you guys see on YouTube live stream. On the YouTube live stream, I'm not talking about the VIP live stream guys know that you're seeing over my shoulder. You see the broker, my actual broker, my trades that I take. But on YouTube here, I use Webull to become a consistent, profitable trader. This chart here is allocated for the 5 pillars of stock selection. So anything that hits this scanner right here, I know it meets my 5 pillars of stock selection. I know that the float is under 20 million. And right here, I can see the sector by selecting here, the sector and the country of origin. I can see the 5 times relative volume. I can see the float right here, the free float. I'm sorry. It's all backwards. But anyway, here's free float. Here's volume. I gotta switch these. Anyway, they kind of got messed up. This is the news here. And this is my MBBO data, which I use for risk management. I always make sure that it's a top leading gapper. When I trade what's obvious. So I kind of do a U. I go right down here really quick, do all my checks really quick. Okay, and then I can trade the symbol, which I don't trade on these charts. It's just an extension of Day Trade Dash. This is for you, for clarity, so you can follow along easily and you're not being left behind. Whatever symbol I click in Day Trade Dash, these charts automatically update. And right over here to the right is my actual P&L for transparency. You can see where I got in. You can see everything. See the symbol I traded. You can see where I bought or where I sold. You can see where if I sold for profit. You can see where I sold for a loss. You see $12 loss there. You can see the share size I use. You can see the price I got in at or sold at. And it's time and date stamped. And I do that time and date stamp here so you can go to this clock. You can always rewind it. Fine. If you want to see these trades, you can see the time and date. You can rewind and see the clock. And go watch those trades. So I set that up like that. So it's purposely done for you guys. And I do not use this monitor at all, by the way. The monitor you see, I don't use. That's only for you guys. I try to keep it up. It takes me a little bit more effort to keep it up. I'm using Day Trade Dash. I got a 49-inch ultra-wide monitor, which is phenomenal. I got all my charts laid out on it. I'm watching through it.
Takes a lot of work to fucking
when I
click
right-click
this.
Day Trade Dash, it automatically goes into my broker. I never even
What the fuck? Oh,
I right-click Day Trade Dash. I hit one button on my Steam Deck, Leap Deck, grabs my broker, populates it into my broker, and I'm ready to trade it. If I decide that's what I want to do. Okay, so all I really need to trade is Day Trade Dash and my broker. I don't. So Webull and all you guys following on YouTube, extra. If you're a VIP member, that's why you're not going to miss anything. But you got live broker view. You see my broker. But for the most part, I'm doing a much better job of making sure YouTube's coming along for the ride. Guys up to date. I know it's frustrating following someone and they're kind of behind, talking, not seeing on. So that's why I included the mention of Day Trade Dash charts. Always see what I'm looking at. See my patterns of 1 minute, what I'm always calling out. See that. Then I'm always making sure I'm up to date. So yeah, but if you're interested in this Webull layout, if you want to use Webull, find momentum stocks real time, there's a link in the description of the video. Get in the link in the description of the video. It's an in-depth walkthrough. It's about a 45-minute.
Iowa has a $1.3 budget deficit. With the guys in charge or smoking, I don't know, but Jason is smoking weed. I've never tried this stuff, so you know I'm sober when I say let's legalize and tax pot like alcohol to help fill our budget shortfall. 24 states have already done it. Roads, schools, cops can focus on bigger problems, and we can leave Jason alone.
509.
Sounds good, bro.
So
478.
top 530. I wouldn't be interested in trading this until it pops next cycle after this level is 550. Okay, I want to see strength on 550. I do like that 1 minute volume profile on this. Nice buying surge coming to that. This symbol is starting to get really difficult to trade. It's getting really choppy. It is a Hong Kong high risk symbol. It does not have it doesn't provide full stock selection. Okay, and then I want to add to you guys, if you're enjoying my commentary, you like hanging out with me, if you want to hit that like and subscribe button, it would be great. Maybe if you're a VIP member, that it really helps the algorithm.
What is EDHL?
Potentially, my goal is to potentially help shorten your learning curve profitability. You know a little bit about my story. I got 9,000
Oh, it's pre-market high. I'm like, where the fuck is this not? There we go.
I didn't quit. Really rough times. So it's exciting
That's
times.
crazy.
Massive volume in the market. We just need. Once again, discipline's going to take you. Don't trade anything that moves and shakes. You come to the market with a plan and a strategy. It's critically important because not only we're going to see nice accelerations up, pretty brutal accelerations down. Okay. So get pretty choppy. ADDHL, double topping his highs. I'm watching it. This 2-minute warning to the top of the hour. 6. Artist is acceleration up. Nice pop. I'm selling to this pop. I didn't hold out. That for a loss. Wow. Hold that 550 level.
$5.36 base. Is it gonna hold? Yes, 538.
Immediately. A lot of selling pressure.
Oh yeah, she's gonna go. Oh no. New candle just formed. That's why. How's it?
Not a lot of things now.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's 2 losses. You're lost now. Lost out of it. Very good.
Bro says I cut it when it breaks the freaking 90, man. No.
I do like that.
20 cents later, dude. It's insane.
Now. I'm calling out my
EDHL STIs coming back. Still hitting that freaking.
like I said, the support was moving down. Watch level 2. See how I noticed the support was moving down and the price was flushing down. Yeah, EDHL is a good trade. Keep my share size reduced on it. My share size reduced. Recognize it doesn't meet 5 for stock selection. So as you see, I certainly had no intention of rising up. Of course, I wasn't going to hold that to my max loss, which is the 9 exponential. I recognize selling them violently, showing weakness. Looking at level 2, notice that the support level started to move down. I'm like, oh, that's not what I want to see. I just got out with the loss. Otherwise, I would have added back at the support level.
Grams too fucking thick
my
already.
support level, I'm watching a level 2 start moving down while I'm in the trade. I'm like, oh,
it's going to be stacked instantly if that fires up.
I might just leave this one alone the rest of the day. Even though it's grinding up, just so much selling on it. It's a Hong Kong company, and I've got profit on it. Trades on it, and I lost all 3. Got 1 break even trade. Not worth it. When I first started with C Pro commissions were higher, but because of this, because of they just really buttered everything down. The commissions are really low. They really reduced the commissions, and it used to be a minimum order size, a minimum dollar amount to send an order to the market, but it's not anymore. And 1 share to the market is times 0.005. That's phenomenal. So if you're a inexperienced trader, you want to come in with small size, I would say $500 account. The broker that we get $500 account.
Gambling doesn't stop at the casino. Do love lose their joy when gambling takes over?
You know, if you get experience, you know what you're doing, you have a proven track record of profitability, you have a strategy you're mastering, or you're getting really have a lot of confidence with, fund your account with $2,000. Any account with $2,000 or more of time levels. So the ability to become a full-time trader, all you need is solid. Practice it. Simulator.
SPRC.
Don't just chase the hype, whatever that's going on right now. Build your market awareness up, become the market with strategy. EAOS,
Nah, selling. Numbers are hitting low. You're not hitting by the 1250 mark.
Throwing up.
Still holding 12 though.
I'm going to go really cautious with this. Start seeing a lot of pop confidence. Okay, that's market awareness. I'm not going to trade this one. I don't trust it. Okay,
That's
you're
been
seeing a
right.
lot of pop.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is wait for a 1 minute pullback win. That's after it's
That
my
was the
minimum
pullback,
volume
dude.
requirement. Okay, right now this is count. Accelerate. Oh, wait. FOMO.
That was the pullback.
My mind's still set on the market.
1330.
That's insane. It's still much.
Damn. Just skip the 16 damn near.
Bigger spreads are tightened up. Spreads are oscillating. It's up 40%. And now it's becoming more obvious. It's more
You got double top at 1565 though, dude. Breaks that. There it goes. $15.90. 60. Acceleration up. Expansion engaged. It's too expensive where I'd punch that. Double top at 16 though. Breaks that. There it goes. Honestly, the best entry was down here at 12 for $4 off of that shit.
Wow.
$89.
A nice pop there. I sized up there. Take advantage of that acceleration up. Take advantage of that acceleration on this one. That's not breaking news. That's PRC. Look at the daily. 24 is the daily 200. Had a nice trade on that. Trading the acceleration. Watch it time to sell level 2. What?
This guy. PRC. PRC still grinding. This thing's gotta have a massive pop. Where we at? Oh, it's coming up to resist. No, it's got room to 21.51. Break of 18. And it originates. She knows. I'm surprised that isn't taking off even more, dude. Like, I think all this volume in the fucking market's making shit choppy as fuck. Double top on the one at 1841. Ish. No, didn't quite go back there. 1842. There's a lot of buying at 118, 120. She goes. $129. 140 high. $149. Someone probably bought a fuck ton of that. Fucking refreshing, dude. 135 just kept reloading as it kept going down. 15,000 shares. Pop, 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 pop. There's gonna be motherfuckers with just massive accounts out here fucking taking everybody's money too, dude.
I was asking questions. I think my best. There's a lot of knowledge.
CNDT.
I'm
Not a.
from the United States. Michigan, Minnesota. I went to graduated. I
Almost 7 feet tall. That's all he talks about, too. This guy's like so egotistical. It's crazy.
Kind of rolled over pretty hard. Mackey's throwing negative on it. Definitely pull back too
7
much.
feet tall, dude. Couldn't make some basketball, bro.
What a nice acceleration up. Definitely gave opportunity for acceleration up. That 1 minute pullback, it didn't hold it all. It's kind of rolled over. A lot of selling coming out of it. Definitely pull back too much, especially for the first. That was just one wave up. What a powerful wave up. $5 to $15. First wave up. Now that's the book. That's the opportunity markets can give us.
RPGL.
Time in, come to the market, strategy, look at set up. You guys haven't seen your how I'm trading it. You know, I'm always talking about level 2 guys. That was one. They're not talking about level 2. That's the problem. But make sure you're watching level 2. Look for support and resistance areas. Always find a psychological capital dollar.
Yeah, he's getting excited telling everybody the juice. Watch the level 2. It's all level 2, dude. The time and sales will flash fucking what you need it to when it needs to. If it doesn't, stay the fuck out.
STI, how scaled trade, scaled out. But when I'm just, testing the waters, I'll take a 5% starter, which is a quarter of my starter. My starter position is 1,000 shares. I got a max position, 10 to 15,000 shares. Starter position, 1,000 shares. And I use a quarter of my starter position. Symbols I don't really, kind of spec. I'm like, oh, I'm not sure about this. But if I have a big win, I'll always go back my small starter position. If a new symbol pops up, I always go with my quarter of my starter position. Make sure in case I'm wrong, not manage my risk. Then once I see my setup, even on SPRC, when I saw buying coming in, I saw buyers coming up level 2. I sized up 2,000 shares, kind of nice pop, nice straight 30, nice pop of 2,000 shares. Got out off there. Added that for my starter. Added that. How I trade, and I developed this way of trading for 9,000 hours. Always free for it myself, and I always look as I recommend that. Recommend that. I'm sure everyone hang out with me. My body, my shoes, like me, Hi, SPRC. Watching SPRC. PRAN popping up on the center here. Now, it doesn't mean 5 million stocks selected, so I'm not screwed. But up, the lower price symbol, trading at $1.37 share, it does not have break. There's another reason I wasn't going to up. I am using day trade dash. Am I here? Something means 5 million stock selection, I can know instantly. So loud, annoying for you guys. Not the sound I particularly enjoy, but it lets me know. When I hear that annoying sound,
Yeah, that came right back.
Sounds like an elephant bark. All weird noise I chose that I don't enjoy. Get excited when I hear it. All I have to do is look over at Day Trade Dash, see the symbol. I can see if it has to or not. But RAN. But it was not interesting. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Mike. Welcome. Mike, my first subscriber way back when I did not have a lot. I just started on YouTube. I appreciate you hanging out with me, Mike. You're hanging around. Very first member, way back. First day of trade. Mike's been with my first broadcast. I don't think I have those other.
31.
Shout out to Mike. First subscribers, thanks for hanging tough. Day 1. Yeah, that's Mike. Mike, I was broadcasting. Mike was one of the first 20 members that signed up.
JB?
And from YouTube, everyone can ask me, hey, start a Discord. I didn't know what this was. Never done it. I was like, what? Remember, Mike? I was like, what is this for? What is that? I was like, I don't know what that is.
News got to be a high flow, dude. If it's 3.77 billion, ain't got our first split or nothing, but that's too big. Popping up at weird odd times of the freaking day, dude. Empower. Gonna break that freaking resistance again. It's got room. It's also got a lot of resistance. QX. Oy. CLH. Somebody come get it. Higher price stocks. That is just fucking walled at 1660. Gonna be a lot of people's freaking dreams broken. Bet $2,000, I'll get right back. Stand up. Go now. Yeah, two stocks at a relatively same price. Leading gap is going to take precedent. Now you got a double top here too. What the fuck? $8 o'clock. Dude, this probably gonna be. Oh. Fox fucking going nuts. Skag. Never heard of Skag. Look at that, just getting freaking absorbed at 59. 60,000 some shares. Down to 40, 30. 1 million shares. 1 million shares volume or 5. $179 for Vivek, the break, 41 million. And on the higher side, it's got a 4 million share float. $2. Vivek needs to break. Yeah, $2. Look at that, 66,000 share seller freaking popped up, dude. Isn't that crazy? 66,000 shares popped up on 2 separate freaking stuff. Another golden number today. There it goes. It's got a fucking wall at 224 anyway, which then it's got it at 289, so it technically has room back up to about 290. split for 200. How is that only less than 400? They had way less volume freaking back then. From 2 to 580. LBX. Got news. 79. LBX 11 million share float. Yes. Who's that? Living still grinding. $275 is a high. $1,000 shares. 275. 260. I'll take profits. Yay. Wow. My back straight bowl flag. Oof. 268. Got room back towards 4. $288. 5. $85. Let's pull back low. It keeps getting stuffed at 93. And flat. There it is. Thing keeps getting stuffed. Something going on. DHL. Malbec. Oh, everything is freaking lagging.